Excellent. All right, welcome everybody. So this is going to be Facebook integration with Idx Broker. So basically, with Idx Broker, what we offer is the ability to display your featured listings on your Facebook business page. You will have to have a Facebook business page already done. If you don't have one, you will need to create one. They are pretty easy to do once you're inside the control panel of Facebook. If you do have any questions on that, that's obviously something you'll have to Google most likely, since I won't be going through that portion of it. This will be a pretty short webinar because it's not a whole lot to it. It's actually very simple to get your listings into your Facebook business page. So to get started, we're going to go into our Facebook business page. So this is mine here. This is going to be the main page, so you can see what you have. You got your timeline, about, photos, likes, and you've got more. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this featured listings. Mine's already in there because I have set it up in the past. So I did show where it's going to be when you do load it into your website or to your Facebook business page. So, but we want to be able to get this into the main section, so maybe between about and photos. So to get started, you're going to go to your main page, and all we're going to have to do right now is we have to go up and copy our Facebook business page URL, the website address for your Facebook business page, and then we're going to go into your Idx Broker dashboard. This is going to be your main screen when you log in. We want to go to Designs, Pages. Now this is going to be a list of all of the pages that are available from Idx Broker. Whether you have Light or Platinum, it's going to be available just the same. Facebook is going to be down at the very, very bottom. You'll see that we have it right down here. Right now, if you hover over it, there is no dynamic URL, so because I do not have it connected. So we will slide over here underneath to Edit, underneath the Preferences column. So it will not allow us to put in our Facebook page ID. We've actually have this now built, so all you have to do is enter in that Facebook URL that we went and copied. So we made this much simpler because going to find the page ID could obviously sometimes change with Facebook, as everybody knows how much they change. And we're going to click on Fetch Page ID. That one happened actually really fast, so it already dumped my page ID in there. So we'll go back into the settings, and on your page options, you can choose how many listings per page you want to do it. So it can be rather large and scrolling and go through 5, 10, 25, 50, or 100. Probably depends on how large your office is, or how many listings you have as an individual agent, and put them in there. So we'll just select 25. I don't have any featured listings, so I can't necessarily do this. I do have an example of what one looks like, so we can go check that out here once we see an active one. You'll save your changes. So once you do that, you can actually go back into your Pages section within the control panel. And when you scroll down, it's still not giving me my URL. Hopefully that did save. Let's double check. And it did, okay. Typically, it's going to give you that dynamic URL where it will load. Unfortunately for me, it is not loading. But we can go back over into here, and we'll do a refresh. And we're able to pull this in. So now it's going to give you this featured listings page or tab. So when it loads, obviously I don't have any particular listings right here, so it's not going to be showing anything. So it will be showing right up in here.
Looks like he's having trouble with this one. And also it doesn't look like he's recording it either.
Background. Oh, it looks like I got a second staff member on that has their microphone on.
What?
Let me see if I can kill them here.
You can hear him?
Okay. I think, can you guys hear just me now? Perfect. Thank you for letting me know about that. Looks like somebody logged in and left their microphone on. All right, back to where we were. So in above this section here is typically going to be where all the listings are. That's going to look just like I have killed them. just above the data services provided by is going to be pulled in and displayed right here, which we'll show you how to do that in a second. If you wanted to manage your tabs, it's going to be very easy. You've got your about, photos, likes, so we can take and drag this up and we can throw it, it won't let us go above about. So we'll put that as our second one. So now when you reload this page, it's now going to put this just past the about. So it's always going to be there. So when somebody goes and visits your timeline, they will see the featured listings and they will have to click on that. You do have an option to link somebody to this page if you want. You can grab this URL so you can link it from your website, any other social media to this landing page of your featured listings, depending on what you want to do. So let's take a look and see what this will look like on an actual live feed. I'm going to delete that. So this is a client of ours that does have it, Lori Drossler. So she's had hers set up this way. She's got timeline, about, and featured listings. So we'll click on featured listings, and this is going to display exactly what a results page typically is going to look like. So they can scroll through, and then they'll have the page option to go to the next one, page 2. So depending on how many listings you have, how large your office is, whatever it may be, you can do that, and it'll sort typically by highest price to lowest price. I don't believe that there is a sort option to be able to change that. That might be able to be done, but I don't think it's available to be done right now. So it's pretty simple to do, not much left on it. Another thing that you can do if you wanted to add some additional information on this page rather than having it just kind of blank with all listings is you can add a custom subheader to yours. I will go back to mine. And then what we'll do is we're going to add what's called a custom subheader. So inside your timeline or your featured listings section, obviously you don't have any listings, but we're going to go back and add some additional content so we can always have something in there. Okay, over here in the subheader section, you can get to it from this direction, and it will redirect you to the subheader. Another option is going back out here and going to designs and subheaders. So 2 separate ways to get there. It's going to default over to the global. There's an option for categories, but in order to get to this particular page, we will need to do it in pages. And we'll scroll down to the Facebook section. And now we can add any custom content that we want. You can add images in here, text. You even have an embed script code. If you go into the HTML tab, you can have the source editor. You can embed anything in here. You can probably embed a YouTube video if you want, just a small brief, anything. In this section here, we can put anything. Okay, so you can put contact information in there. Make it bold, italic, do whatever you want. You can increase the font, shrink it down. We'll save our changes. Now keep in mind, whenever you make any changes within Idx Broker, it will reflect immediately, but you do have to refresh the page. Sometimes you have to do a hard refresh, which is Control F5, in order to clear the cache, in order to pull this stuff in. As you can see here, it automatically applies your custom subheader right directly to your featured listings page. So it's pretty much it. There isn't much to this. It's actually very simple. I can open up for a couple of Q&A if you guys have any questions that you might have for me. If you do want to follow a small step-by-step instructions, we also have on our main website, we have our Knowledgebase article. So at mainidxbroker.com, up in the top right-hand corner, click on support. And this is going to get you into our knowledge base. Inside the search, you can just type in Facebook. And it'll take us to this page. It'll give you the step-by-step instructions, basically what I just showed you. Can we add more than one Facebook page. No, it does link it to just one Facebook business page. What designates a featured listing? Is it either your listing or the office listing? So it depends on the account level and what you have, also how many agents you have. So with Idx Broker, it's going to recognize agent ID numbers. So if you have, say, an office count, or you have an office of 5 agents, but you only have a single user account, it's only going to pull in that single user account's agent ID number and pull their listings in as featured. Now, if you have 5 agents, if you got an Idx Broker account that was a 3 to 10 agent, and you have all 5 of those agent ID numbers in there, it'll pull and display all of those office listings as featured and then put them on that website as well, or that featured listings tab. It'll also do the same thing for your featured listings on your Idx Broker pages. Okay, do you have to create this page within the Idx platform, or can you implement an? So yes, you can implement this into an existing Facebook page. That's actually probably most preferred. It's easier to do it that way. It's very simple to get it started. All you'll do is go to your main page, your Facebook business page, copy this URL. Inside your Idx Broker dashboard, go to Designs, Pages. We're going to scroll down to the bottom to Facebook and go to the Edit underneath the Preferences. It's only one option on this particular one. All you got to do is paste it in right here, and the control panel is actually going to fetch your page ID for you. You paste it, hit Fetch ID, and you're done. Go back over to your Facebook business page, and typically it's not going to show up right here in the center, but it'll show under More, and just click on Featured Listings, and you can manage tabs to move those around. Any other questions? Yes, this is available in Light and Platinum. My account, actually, I set it down to Light just so that we can show, because everything you do with Light, you can do with Platinum. This all was done with Light. You're welcome. All right, this video has been recorded and will be posted to our YouTube channel at a later time if you wanted to check back with it. Thank you guys for joining. Have a great afternoon.